Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. We're going to do a story about the median home prices. They're falling right now. And this is on the heels of Dave Ramsey coming out and doing a video, being extremely cocky, very arrogant, talking about how we're actually at the all-time high. I actually did a review video where I go over and review this video. It's going to be on the Economic Ninja channel in the next couple days. It's absolutely insane where some people get their information. I bring it right directly from the Federal Reserve website, from the St. Louis Fed, and the median and average sales price are falling right now very rapidly on a percentage basis. And they have been falling for quite some time. But most people don't see that because all they're looking at is a very small segment of the real estate market, and that is the lower priced homes. Okay, well, the lowest price homes, they're very few and far between right now, and they do not make up the vast majority of sales in the real estate market. So, or not only that, not only sales, but the actual homes listed. So they're not encapsulating the entire market. So this story is out of Reuters. It's entitled New Home Sales Fall in the US, the median price lowest in more than 2.5 years. Now, you may say, well, yeah, but look at existing homes. Existing homes prices are actually falling as well. But what's important is, why wouldn't you want to buy a brand new house with all the modern amenities this day and age over an older home? And the truth is, the proof's in the pudding. These large companies cannot sell these homes. It says here, sale of new U.S. single-family homes unexpectedly fell in February after mortgage rates increased during the month, but the underlying trend remains strong amid a chronic shortage of previously owned houses in the market. The report from the Commerce Department on Monday also showed the median new house price last month was the lowest in more than 2.5 years, while supply was at the highest since November of 2022. Builders are ramping up construction while offering price cuts and other incentives, as well as reducing floor size to make housing more affordable. See, that's the ultimate thing right there. The ultimate deal in real estate is price, right? Price always dictates a sale. I don't care how many problems a house has. If you lower the price, it's gonna sell, because you're eventually gonna hit a segment of buyers that can afford it and that want it at that price. And so home builders are in a very serious situation right now, but not only that, the entire real estate industry is in a very serious situation. And most people are not preparing for it or even seeing this as a possibility. It's exactly what happened to me and what I found in 2004 and 2005. Now, they go on to say, housing activity is stabilizing as home builders appear to be building cheaper and therefore likely smaller homes, said Conrad D. Quanto, senior economic advisor at Brian Capital. Sales have been relatively stable at December's level over the last 2 months, and prices have been falling at mid-single-digit rates on a year-over-year basis. You know, I did a story a while back. It was out of the New York Times, and it was a shocking piece where it came out in 2005, mid-2005, 2006, I believe, and the title was "Home Prices Fell 1%. And the story went on to say, oh my gosh, we can't believe this happened, because it hasn't happened in so long. And that was the whole point of me doing the video. I said, look, it always starts somewhere. It fell 1%. And in that story, we'd already seen the median and average price homes falling way more than 1% year over. That was a year over year. It's like, it fell 1%, and they were so shocked. But most people don't see the signs or the trends shifting. And back then it was 1%. Well, that fell 1%, 2%, 3%, 10%, 20%, 30%, even more than that in a lot of locations in New York in the coming years. Well, we're already well past that 1% year over year mark, and it's going to get worse. And how you know is because, and unlike 2000, the Great Recession or the lead up to, we didn't have nationwide inflation like we do now. We didn't have a nationwide home insurance crisis going on like we do right now. We didn't have the dollar losing its world reserve currency like we do now. The point being is that these are very, very serious times. Now, it says here, economists polled by Reuters had forecasts of new home sales, which account for 13.1% of U.S. home sales, would rise to a rate of 675,000 units. New home sales are countered at the signing of contract, making them a leading indicator of the housing market. But here's the problem. See, there were tons of forecasters and economists that were dead straight up wrong back then. As a matter of fact, you listen to somebody like Dave Ramsey, which has the ear of the nation because they're always putting him on CNBC and MSNBC and all these big outlets like Fox. Why? Because he's saying their narrative, because they want to sell you a house as they're leaving the market, getting out. Very similar to what Berkshire Hathaway is doing. Exiting the market with the biggest cash hoard ever. They want the voice pieces. And Dave Ramsey even just recently went public and said that homes didn't even really fall except for just a couple of cities in 2008. And you go and clearly look at the Federal Reserve's data, and it shows national sales prices, the price that homes are selling for from 2006 to 2009 fell across the country. But you see, a lot of people believe straightforward lies. So the question is, what are you doing to prepare for this? I've done everything I can to report on this, show people the trends, and educate. That it's in your hands. You've got to actually physically do something about it. And if you're ready to take action now, I'm going to throw out a deal for the how to prepare for the housing crash, a flash sale of $199. If you guys want it, the link's down below. If you want the full deal, the full Monty, where we're doing the once a month coaching calls and all that kind of stuff, you can sign up for that as well. But I'll tell you what, and I tell this to people all the time, I say, if you, after 14 days, have watched 50% of that course and learn about these real estate cycles and how you can take actionable steps right now to get ready for this and absolutely crush it in this next thing, but not be blindsided. If you say after 50% of those videos, like, I don't like it, I'm not going to get anything out of this, this isn't changing my mind at all, I'll give you your money back. So there you go. There's the no-brainer guarantee. I hope you got something out of this video too, because home prices are falling. And keep an eye out for that Dave Ramsey video, because I think it's going to be really popping, because I also divulge why he wants you to buy and sell a house right now. I hope you guys got something out of this. The Ninja is out.